What's up, Facebook, YouTube? It's Zach again. I noticed the other day my boy pointed out that El Paso, Texas was top of the trending page for Facebook trending items, and all it is bad attention. It's bringing negative attention that otherwise would have never been brought to El Paso. And I love El Paso. I've invested my time and money in here. I could have left to go to another duty station a while ago. Talked to my branch manager several times, and yeah, of course, I don't like to shake things up. I don't like change. Staying here is a comfort zone. Maybe comfort zones are bad, but I've seen this city change a lot in 5 years. In the past 3 years, I mean, it's expanded. I mean, you know you're coming up if you're getting Whole Foods, but I joke about that often, but it's true. You know, a lot of people are investing money here. They see potential just like I do. And some people try to bring this crazy racial paintbrush and stroke it across my city, and that pisses me off. El Paso doesn't have your race problems. El Paso doesn't have your bigotry. I've often joked that Hispanics are the middle ground, you know, the happy, comfortable medium that got it figured out. Because growing up in a majority black town, handful of times went to majority white schools, middle school, and in college at the University of Cincinnati. I always thought white kids were exclusive, cliquey, stuck up. They stuck to weird social hierarchies, and always felt at home around black people. I felt that those social hierarchies didn't exist. People were welcome. The only problem is, I felt, in my personal experience, I felt that I was more likely to experience physical violence around black people, just because I saw that. In the lunchroom at school, people fighting. There's always a fight, every day. Outside, some kind of argument, people getting jumped in bathrooms. So, white kids had that hate that burned at your insides. And from what I experienced, black kids had that hate that left a bruise, you know, physically. So, coming out to El Paso, I don't have to worry about, I don't know, call it white privilege or whatever you want to call it, but I walk around here, I don't feel any different. I don't feel discriminated. I don't walk into a store and it's like, you know, feel any certain type of way. But inner city Cincinnati, Ohio, you can get jumped for walking down the wrong street. People constantly in and out of your neighborhood stealing items. You try to retrieve said items, like a bike or whatever, when you're growing up. Chase down a kid, and I remember chasing down a kid who stole a neighbor's bike, and I get to the next neighborhood, which is Winton Terrace, the projects, and I'm just chasing down one kid, but when I get to what I consider to be the border of Winton Terrace, 4 kids jumps out of nowhere, whoop my ass, you know. So I don't experience that here. I don't drive around, my door's locked. I don't have to look over my shoulder when I go to the ATM. And people ask me, you know, when I finish my tour of duty here in El Paso, am I going to go back to the Midwest? No. I'm sorry. I've told a lot of people that I might. I keep, you know, I don't really give people a definite no. But no, this is it. I'm happy out here, Southwest. And I'd appreciate it if social media and the rest of the place would stop painting us with your stupid racial paintbrush, because we don't want it. We don't care for your input. Yeah, the police chief said what he had to say. We gotta stop holding people accountable for whole groups. For example, I don't represent, nor am I the ambassador for the white race. Even though when I grew up, and it'd be Black History Month, and we'd be reading Maya Angelou poetry, and they look at me and, what do you think? What do you think, Zach? Like, I'm supposed to know and speak for the white race. With that being said, you don't hold all El Paso police accountable for what the chief of police said. He spoke with emotion, and he spoke in a time where everyone's a little fired up. I mean, 5 police officers were targeted. Police officers are shot point blank in their cars. They're ambushed. more important things like YouTube videos are being made right now. So, but okay, I just want to wrap up my little rant. Speed bump. I just want to wrap this up because we gotta stop holding people accountable, holding groups accountable for the words and actions of the few. I'm constantly embarrassed and disappointed in the white race, but we're not team white. You know, it's not like we're all on some team together and, you know, well, a white person does something and team is let down or it's a score for the other guys. There's no score. There's no one's keeping a tally. I wake up every day and I look in the mirror and I am not the white man single-handedly holding down the black race. You know, I'm just me. If I wake up or not and accomplish the things I need to accomplish, that's all on me. Yeah, there's teams of people like my coworkers that enable me to accomplish my mission. But all right, guys, what do you think? What do you think about this wide paintbrush that we paint across every group every time somebody does something? Is it just a white and black thing? And again, will Pokemon Go end racism and bring about world peace? Answer below in the comments. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, America.